Everyone loves dogs, right? They're furry, fluffy, cuddly, cute, and your best friend. Even if you're allergic to dogs, you love them from afar. Dogs are awesome and wonderful creatures. They're innocent and just adorable. But as you hear this, another innocent animal is being abused, neglected, or forced to fight. Dog fighting is one of the most horrendous forms of animal cruelty. The dogs that are forced to fight are raised in isolation and spend most of their lives on short, heavy chains. People use drugs and steroids to enhance muscle mass and aggressiveness. They often have their ears cropped and tails docked to minimize the animal's normal body language cues and to limit areas other dogs can grab during a fight. Owners usually perform the docking/cropping themselves using crude, inhumane techniques. Even though dog fighting is illegal in 50 states of America and in New Zealand, the terrible act continues to occur in every part of the country and all over the world. Dogfighting began in ancient Roman times, where the Romans put large dogs against each other, also putting them against other animals like wild elephants, lions, bears, and bulls. The most common dogfighting breed are pit bulls, but how could a person do that to an animal? Dogs can be put through this hell for just a few minutes, but the fights can last for hours. Animal advocates consider dogfighting the most brutal form of animal abuse, not only for the violence that the dogs are put through, but also for the pain and the trauma they go through during their training. The dogs that humans put into these fights often die from blood loss, shock, dehydration, exhaustion, or infection hours or even days after the fight. It feels so surreal that someone can live with themselves after forcing two animals to go through brutal training and then go against their own species. Could you do it? If a dog does not leave the fight with a victory, typically they are killed by their owners through the use of guns, beatings, or even torture. Dog fights that are run by criminal gangs are even seen by children in hopes that they are desensitized to animal suffering, enthusiasm for violence, and disrespect for our law. Can you believe that this disgusting act of violence is even being taught to our children in hope that they follow in these footsteps? Imagine being taunted and starved to trigger your inner aggression, because that's what these dogs are going through, just to provide entertainment. Dog fighters often use bait animals, which are often stolen pets like puppies and kittens, to boost the dog's fighting instinct. Broken and bruised and then dead. This is the life they are going through. Beaten, starved, and then dead. Chained, tortured, and then dead. Maybe we can set the footprint. Maybe we can make a difference.